Are you trying to decide between the 56mm 1.2 and the 50mm f2? Well, in today's video, we're going to do a blind test to see if you can tell the differences between these telephoto prime lenses. No test shots and no bokeh comparisons, just straight up real world images. Get out your notebook and sharpen your pencils, homies, because it's test time today. What's up guys, Reggie B Photo here, and little baby over here, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Reggie Ballesteros, and I'm a wedding photographer based in the San Francisco Bay Area. Like my 35mm blind test video, instead of doing comparison on tech specs, or doing pixel peeping, or side-by-side comparisons, today we're focusing on real-world images. This blind test consists of 30 images from a variety of subject matters and lighting situations. 20 images from the infamous 56mm 1.2 Fuji lens, and 10 images from the 50mm f2, aka the Fujinon 50mm lens. I don't have it right here because I actually rented it. So get a pen and a paper or use the notes app from your phone and make a list from 1 to 30. As the pictures are shown, try and guess what lens was used to create each image. Afterwards, I'm going to re-show all the images along with the camera, lens, and exposure settings used to create that shot. Simple enough? Alright, let's get started. So, what did you think of the results? Let me know how many you got right and if you were surprised by any of the images. So I personally own the 56mm f2 and I rented the 50mm f2 just for the sake of creating images for this blind test. I originally purchased the 56mm 1.2 as a shallow depth of field / low light workhorse for my wedding photography and portrait work. And it's proven to be one of my most used lenses. And it's proven to be one of my most used lenses for professional work. It's just a solid portrait lens, and it's great for documenting weddings and events when paired with the 23mm 1.4. And while the autofocus isn't the fastest on the Fujifilm X-series, which I shoot with, it's more than good enough for any type of wedding situation that I've thrown at it at this point. It does hunt a little bit when in dark wedding reception environments in continuous autofocus, but I've noticed that if you switch the camera over to AFS or single shot autofocus, it's actually able to acquire focus a lot more confidently and a lot more consistently than if it was on continuous. And AFS is plenty fast enough for wedding speeches, special dances, and just candid photography. As for the 50mm f2, during my short time with the lens, I found the lens to be extremely sharp and the depth of field was shallow enough for most cases. For how much this lens costs, you're getting an insane amount of image quality, and you also get the f2 aperture, which can tackle most low light situations. While the bokeh is not as creamy as the 56mm 1.2, if you shoot outdoors and you don't have the 56mm 1.2 to compare side by side, you're actually not going to be missing that much. My absolute favorite part of the 50mm f2 is its close focusing ability and magnification. In this department, the 50mm f2 far surpasses the 56mm 1.2. So it's great for product shots, for video B-roll, or any type of detail work. With the 56, you'll probably need a macro extension tube in order to be able to fill the frame with smaller details. I personally don't have any immediate plans to purchase the 50mm f2 lens, but if you are on a budget or you're looking for a smaller form factor lens, or if you're just not going to be shooting in extremely low light conditions, this lens will be more than enough, if not really great, for some of you guys out there. So I'm hoping this blind test, as well as my personal insights and experiences with these two lenses, will help you figure out which telephoto prime is right for you and your photography. If you're ready to pull the trigger on any of these lenses, I have affiliate links down in the description below if you want to support the channel at no additional cost to you. If this video helped you out, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe as I'm posting a new Fujifilm or photography video like these two every single week. And if you want to see more of my photo work, be sure to follow me on Instagram for a new post every single day. Alright, that's it for me. Remember to get out, go shoot, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.